Now, this is a little bit different than the content I usually post on my channel, but I think it's very fitting on here because one of the main things we've been doing recently is we've been kind of testing out what happens in zombies, kind of getting numbers for things, testing what's better, and kind of finding out just different things in zombies. And this is kind of one of the biggest questions the zombies community has had over the last little bit. Now, some super quick background information. Pretty much every single Call of Duty Zombies game has had some sort of round cap. Meaning if you keep going through rounds, at some point you're either going to hit a cap where it's just going to stay at that number, or it's going to reset you back to 0. And I think the only exception to this rule was World at War. Technically, World at War has a cap, but it's somewhere in the millions since it's an integer value, and at some point it will flip over, but no one's ever going to get to around 1 million in World at War, so I doubt we have to worry about that. I think Black Ops 3 round cap was 255, Black Ops 4 was 1,024, and when Cold War launched, Cold War had a round cap of 255. This means if you were to start a game of Die Maschine and just sit and continuously go through rounds, when you get to round 255 and beat that round, it would reset you back to round 1. And by reset, I mean it would only reset the round counter. It wouldn't be like round 1 again and the zombies would be super easy. It would maintain the difficulty of round 256, but if you looked at the top right, it would show the current round you're on as being 1. And with Cold War Zombies being as easy as it is, a lot of people were hitting the round cap of 255 quite often, so Treyarch actually decided to raise the total round cap in this game to 935 after launch. So now if you're playing a round-based map in Cold War, you can go all the way up to round 935 before it resets, which I think is super cool. I always love when they add like meaningful numbers to the round caps. It's just a nice little touch. However, with this change, one of the biggest questions the community's had is what happens in Outbreak? Is Outbreak limited by this round cap? Is there a different round cap for Outbreak? Is it going to reset, or is Outbreak unlimited? And one absolute legend has made it his goal to answer this question. Since the launch of Season 3, he has been nonstop in one single Outbreak game playing with the goal of answering this question. He's put a total of 93 hours into this one single game of Outbreak over the course of 13 different days. And on top of all of that, he has been playing with no in-game audio since round 164. It's a bug in Outbreak. After a certain number of rounds, usually in like the 150s, 170s, 200, you lose in-game audio. So from that point on, you're playing with dead silence in-game. Now guys, we have got to give credit where credit is due. He has played 93 hours of in-game time to get us this answer. And on top of that, he has been streaming the majority of this over on his channel, Insomnia Virus. His channel link is going to be the very top thing in the description. And I recommend every single one of you guys go over there, subscribe to him, because he's currently sitting at 5.2k subscribers. And I think for the massive amount of time this man just put in to get us his answer, he deserves way more than that. On his channel, he also does a bunch of other crazy world record attempts like this, so make sure you go by, hit the subscribe button. It's completely free. Now, with all of that being said, he actually managed to hit round 935 this morning, and when he was on round 935 and he warped to the next round, it actually took him to wave 936.
Yo guys, 936. Do you guys see that? Bro, oh my god, dude, I'm mind blown from this. Wow, guys, no round cap on Outbreak. Wow, we are gonna see that 1,000 guys tomorrow. Holy cow, guys, who would have expected that?
So that 935 cap does not apply to Outbreak. But just because the wave cap isn't capped at 935 doesn't mean the story's over yet. He plans to go to 1,000, and I think there's potentially a chance that maybe it's capped at 999. Luckily enough, his game's still going. He's currently paused, waiting to go live again, going all the way up to around 1,000. So we are going to find out if the game's capped at 999 or if it allows you to go to round 1,000 and above. And who knows, maybe it's capped at round 1,024 just like Black Ops 4 is. But yeah, with that guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap that one up here. Definitely make sure you check out his stream to see what happens when he hits 999. If it does let him go all the way to 1,000 and what kind of happens next past that point. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. I want to take a quick second to thank everyone who's became a Twitch subscriber or a YouTube member. You guys are freaking insane, and I gotta give a huge extra special shout out to the man, the myth, the legend, who has taken it a step farther and became an Unlocked Plus Plus member on YouTube. Cryptic, also known as Dylan, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for that, man. True homie.